ladies and gentlemen. Winnebago Lady Indians basketball right here live from Winnebago. The girls game competition. The girls competition tonight is against the defending state champions, the Pendragons, all the way from Pender, Nebraska, making the trip up to Winnebago. We got a doubleheader tonight, ladies and gentlemen, between the Lady Indians and the Lady Pendragons. Lady Pendragons. And then after that, immediately following that, the boys varsity contest is after this. I am your host tonight. Coach Q is in the house. Also right next to me, Coach Huge is in the house.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to KWTN 100.9 Big Voice Radio at Allen, Nebraska, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Looking forward to some Lady Indians basketball. Going to gauge where Winnebago's development's at right now. Like I said, I know we had our sports show 2 weeks ago on Wednesday, and we kind of hyped these girls up and kind of expected a lot out of this big junior group that they have this year that played really well last year, sophomores. Majority are sophomore starters this year that we're seeing, and they do have a diaper dandy, the fabulous freshman, Miss Jolan Blackbird.
It looks like we're having the starting lineups right now, Huge, and call out those numbers right here for Pender. Number 1,
Kayla Kruzmark.
Number 2,
Hadley Walsh.
Number 3,
Madeline Dolliver.
Number 4,
Maya Dolliver.
and number 12,
Avery Wegner. She's the only senior on this team for the defending champs.
I actually watched the highlights on KTIV last night and the last couple nights, and Wegner, we got to watch out for her.
Solid, huh?
Number 2 for Winnebago.
I got you here. Miss Haley Lovejoy.
Number 3,
Miss Danny Harlan.
number 5, the Phenom.
Lon Blackbird.
Number 11,
Charlize Frenchman.
and then number 15.
Miss Teresa Big Bear. I hate to say it, I'm always looking at Teresa, super impressed with her development and growth, but also the development of the Lady Indians basketball team. Miss Coach Markel Harlan doing a great job with them, great addition, bringing Todd Alberts back out of retirement a few years ago. I mean, we talked so much about Alberts even last year, just the experience that he brings to the table, you know, the last one to before, and one of the few coaches that have ever taken the Lady Indians to the state tournament. And that, I believe, had Miss Darla LaPointe at the time.
Yeah, Darla LaPointe, Trish Smith,
and Binky Snow, right?
Binky Snow.
Great group of people. Like I said, having Alberts in on that coaching staff makes a big difference. Coaches for the Pendragons is Jason Dolliver. So it looks like he might have a daughter on this team. Assistant coaches Peyton Blanky and Melissa Hansen. Winnebago, watching them play against Walt Hill and then watching them play against Homer, we still see the small mistakes being made throughout the game, but it feels like they've toned it down enough, and it feels like the scoring has gone up, and I see a big change in attitude as well from the last season.
Yeah, one thing that we noticed about the last game that I know they're going to have to try, or they had to try to fix some things at practice over the weekend, but just the amount of turnovers that happened in the last couple contests last week. You know, we have all season to fix those things, you know, but if they can just chop down half of those turnovers, the Winnebago Lady Indians could be on a run.
For sure. Looking like a good crowd here tonight for Winnebago as the Winnebago flag song begins. We're going to have to get a list of those new cheerleaders down there this year. We got a whole group. I'm getting close enough to try to name them off without just looking at them, but I don't got it right yet, folks. I'll have to reach out to, shout out to the cheer coach, Miss Carrie LaPointe. Excited for the season here, folks. The Lady Indians have a lot of upside on them. Like I said, coming into this matchup versus the Pendragons, you're going to see the development part of, you know, how do these girls hold up against the press? How do these girls hold up against high-level competition? Because we know in order to go make it past your sub-district, to win your district final, to make it down to that state tournament, we watched just recently watched the Lady Indians team do that, even having like almost a sub-500 season, and then get hot at the right time. You know, I think that's always what you're doing throughout the regular season here. Lovely to have an undefeated season and go down those, because we have experience in that as well with the Winnebago boys going through that, having the 58 win streak, one of the longest in Nebraska State history, but just creating that rich tradition here even for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, I know the girls are really excited too, because they came in the season last year with a lot of promise, with a lot of different things that looked good, and the season with the record didn't pan out the way that the girls wanted it to. But we only lost a couple girls last year, and we have like all the girls who got the majority of the playing time, they're all back. And with the year experience, a lot of these girls played summer basketball. Dude, like the Winnebago Lady Indians are ready to go. And tonight, like you said, Coach, this contest tonight is the perfect test for them going up against the defending state champs.
Yeah, I mean, catching a little history about the Lady Dragons last year, having a great run in state tournament, obviously bringing home state for their school, but only losing one senior. You're going to see a big repeat of what state level basketball. I guess just look it straight up and be honest about it. You're looking for state level play here tonight in the Winnebago Gymnasium, right here in Winnebago, Nebraska. The Winnebago Lady Indians versus the Lady Pendragons.
Yeah, before we start this competition, real fast, let's get a shout out to our sponsors: Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers Signs, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Inc., Iron Horse Bar and Casino, Ho Chunk Farms,
the Winnebago Health Department,
Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare Systems, Supreme Detailing, and then Savannah's Boutique.
Pender wins the tip, pips it out here to number 4.
Ooh, nice spin move off the back.
Goes up to the left, gets 2 to go off the tip. Lady Indians with the ball advancing. That is Lovejoy off to the right side. Nice through the Frenchman. Frenchman over here to Harlan. Harlan turns around, gives it up to Blackbird. Blackbird on the left side, top of the key to Frenchman.
Looks like go ahead. Looks like Pender is starting off in a 1-3-1. Looks like it's a small minor trap. The corner's right there, they're trapping.
Frenchman gets a hold of it and does a spin move. Going to be a foul on number 2. That is Walsh.
I heard that Pender likes to switch up their defense, so we'll try to call them out as they switch them up.
Oh, that's one of the best things you can do as a coach, though, right? You don't ever want to get the offense get settled in and work on your defense.
So right now they went from 1-3-1. Now they're in a man-to-man.
Big Bear's got it top of the key. She's sizing up her girl, backing down, looking off here to the left. She's going to hand it off to Lovejoy. Lovejoy stops, turns back over to Big Bear. Big Bear looking around, nowhere to go. Gets caught, steps through, puts it up off the glass, cannot get it to go. Lovejoy coming in for the rebound, and that's going to be hauled in by Krusmark, number 1.
Yeah, Big Bear had nowhere to go. Using her pivot foot, didn't want to get called for the 5-second call, so just kind of threw up a prayer. And then Lovejoy almost got the rebound.
Dolliver with the ball, top of the key, looking around. Winnebago comes back and
nice pass.
Double screen underneath, skip pass over here to Leggett, and our Wagner, and Wagner drops it in. Turnover from Winnebago. Here comes number 3, Dolliver off the left side, doesn't like it, stops. Number 1, wide open. Krusmark drops the 3 from the left corner. 7-0 here, a minute and a half gone already in the first, 6:30 and ticking.
Pender in a 1-3-1 full court trapping press.
Ball up to Harlan, and that's going to be as the trap comes, it's going to be a foul on number 4, Dolliver. 2 early fouls here for the Pendragons, but their defense seems to be working up 7-0.
Yeah, a little excited. You can tell by the Pendragons right now, just kind of getting busy with their hands.
Frenchman with the ball, top of the key. Pender's going to stay in a man-to-man. She's got it, doesn't like it, turns the ball over, stolen by number 1, Krusmark. She's
good defense.
Stolen back here by Frenchman. She's on the sideline, dribbles on the sideline, turnover. Winnebago, they're going to get it right about the free throw line on the Pender side of the ball. Folks, for you guys at home and listening on the radio, the ball's running for us. Pender's going to from our left to right. Winnebago's going from our right to left. So let's see if we can keep you guys updated here. Winnebago still in the 1-3-1. Pender with the inbound. Going to move the ball around up on top. Krusmark drives, doesn't like it. Dolliver swings it over here to the corner to number 4, Krusmark, and she puts it up. No, Dolliver, does not get it to go. Here comes Big Bear down the right side. Nobody in front of her. Going to play one-on-one. Tries to hand it off to Frenchman. Tipped up by the senior from Pender. Going the other way. All the way down side of the court now. Number 1 over here. Krusmark lets one fly. Cannot get it to drop. Rebound by Lovejoy. Looking around. Pushes it up the court. Stolen by Pender, but stolen back by Blackbird. The freshman picks up her dribble. Looks around. Here comes Big Bear up on top. Drives to from the free throw line. Cannot get it to go. Rebound Pender.
Yeah, it looked like Big Bear just kind of forced that one up. That happened the other night at the game too. Big Bear was kind of getting tired right off the bat. She was throwing some prayers up, but she just needs to get her feet underneath her.
Good ball movement there from Pender as they swing it all the way around from under the hoop to the corner to the top of the key, and the 3 drops. 10-0 now as Winnebago takes its first time out. 5:11 here left in the first period. 10-0. Pendragons with an early lead 3 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I'm seeing exactly what I thought I was going to see. Just knowing how Pender's squad is and the speed that they try to keep the game, the tempo.
Just be pestery around the ball, right? Like they're not doing anything. They're not trying to go steal it off the pass. They're just being around the ball and being close to where the ball is going to be, and they're just in the right places at the right time right now and getting 2 threes to drop right now. That it helps when the ball's falling in the hoop.
Yeah, those 2 threes that they shot were wide open, uncontested, but the result from an open shot is because of how fast they're passing the ball around.
Good ball movement against the 1-3-1. I mean, 1-3-1, you got to move the ball around. If Winnebago's not going to fly to their spots, they may want to think about switching up their defense.
Yeah, definitely. And then, the last couple of games, the Lady Indians have been playing a 2-3 zone and a tough 2-3 zone. So maybe they might, if they're having trouble with that 1-3-1, maybe they might go back to that 2-3.
Pender falls back into a half-court defense. Looks like they're going to pick him up in man. Harlan with the ball, top of the key. Doesn't like it. Over here to the wing to Blackbird. Blackbird looking it down. 2 girls in the same spot there. Winnebago's need to create the good spacing. Oh, Frenchman's got it. She drives. She puts it up. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Pender. Didn't even get a chance at the rim. Nice aggressive play. Could not get it to drop.
Yeah, Winnebago looks like they are going into a man-to-man right now.
Dolliver with the ball, doesn't like it. Over here on the wing to number 2. They're going to drop it down to number 12. Wegner like it, gets it out of there though. Good triple team there from Winnebago. Ball swung around. Number 1's got it. Going underneath. Good steal there from Lovejoy on the backside. Just gets rid of it. Almost gets stolen, but Harlan gets hold of it. Here we go. Winnebago heading the other way.
And Winnebago just got to be a little bit patient.
Harlan tried to throw it, and they got stolen right off the bat. And then number 3 comes in with the hustle. And in your book, Coach, number 3 was sitting up. That was Dolliver sitting straight up and then falls back. Is that not a travel?
Well,
timeout by Pender.
That and Winnebago had their hands on the ball as well. It looked like, if anything, it should have been a jump ball. There's no way that somebody can call a timeout when nobody had possession.
Correct.
Here we go.
We're just giving you guys the facts.
Yeah,
that's all we're trying to do.
Pender burned another timeout.
4:18 left here in the first period. Still 10-0. Pender with 2 fouls. Winnebago with none. And when you see that, I know we're early in the game. We're only halfway through the 4th. Me and you haven't had the chance to talk about it on air, but real quick, opinion on the 5 fouls leading to double bonus, and it resets every quarter. Quick opinion.
I was actually talking about this, and I can't give a quick opinion because I got to look at it. I got to look at it at 3 different angles. I got to look at it as a commentary. I got to look at it as a referee and a coach, and trying to figure it out myself.
All right, Winnebago looks like they're still in a 1-3-1, possibly even a 3-2. Flying around is Harlan on the backside. Big Bear's got it, gets her off her feet. Number 2 drives. She kicks it over here to the right wing. Number 4 is going to take that drive.
Nice shot.
And we're going to get an offensive foul call
is that a hook?
on number 2. She was boxing out / screening, and they're going to call that offensive foul. First sub here for Winnebago. They're going to sit Lovejoy down and bring in Milford. Looks like our main ball handler here is going to be Blackbird and Frenchman for Winnebago. 4:01 left here in the first, folks. Thank you for joining the stream. You are listening to Winnebago Lady Indians basketball hosting the Lady Pendragons from Pender. Here we go. Frenchman up on top of the key. Man-to-man defense from Pender. She's going to drive on the left side. She's going to go up.
Nice left.
Cannot get it to drop. Ball around. Milford comes down with the rebound. Tries to pass it. Cannot get rid of it. Ball scuffling around. Big Bear ends up with it. Gives over here to Blackbird. Blackbird off. Cannot get it right off the back of the iron. Rebound falls Pender's way. And here we go. Dolliver already past half court. She's pushing right down that right side. Little sidestep. Euro. Cannot get it to go. Rebound. Big Bear. Big Bear bringing it up the middle of the court now. Heading the other way. Moving to our left. Oh, nice fake and pass to Blackbird. To the freshman, gets it to drop, and Winnebago takes the lid off the basket.
There you go. 2 points. We got it now.
Winnebago
getting into a groove now, ladies and gentlemen.
Winnebago played well in transition there. There you go. Winnebago still in that 1-3-1. You can hear the crowd getting into it. Pender taking their time. Going to go over here, number 12. She's going to turn and drive. Frenchman on her, the smaller defender, and gets the hit call with the body.
Yeah, number 12. As soon as she got the ball, she squared up and she's attacked the basket hard.
That's Wegner. You said that watch out for her. Here we go, Pender. Look at nice seal there from Wegner, and she puts it up, and Milford's getting behind her trying to play defense. Great screen and seal, just the way you coach it up, right?
Good seal out by number 12,
Wegner.
Oh, Wegner, yeah, good seal out.
That's going to be 2 free throws for her. We got 3:04 left here in the first free throws of the game. And you would kind of expect the senior to get to the free throw line, right? That's kind of always a goal in these style of games. And, you know, you're looking to get your points up and whatnot.
Well, and then if you're at the free throw line, it's a fast, quick way to set up your press.
Yep, there you go. First free throw was good from Wegner. Second in and out. Cannot get it to goal, but tipped by Dolliver. Number 3 goes out of bounds. Winnebago basketball. Still 2-11 here. 3 minutes and ticking in the first period. Frenchman's got the ball, middle of the court, looking around, moves to her right side. Winnebago starts the action. They're going to kick it to Big Bear, top of the key. Big Bear looking to pass. Looks like she might have had an open shot, but didn't take it. Blackbird's going to drive the baseline. Didn't like it. Nice cut from Frenchman. She cuts through, gets 2 to go. Good movement on offense against Pender there. Winnebago got 4 now. 4-11. 2:40 and ticking. There goes Wegner at the middle of the court. They're going to kick it over there to number 3, I believe. She puts the 3 up and gets it to drop. And we're going to get an N1. That was Blackbird that did the turnaround on the box out. Going to knock her down. And that's going to be an N1 3 for Dolliver.
Dolliver looked like she was locked in too. Shoulders squared up and let it go. Nothing, no matter how close she was, didn't mess up the stride. Hit the 3 and got bumped.
Free throw up and 1. Good here. Nice little 4-point play there from Dolliver. 15-4 now. Lady Pendragons looking to put it away early. Blackbird with the ball, top of the key. Pender's going to stay in that man-to-man defense. Moving around. Blackbird kicks over to Harlan. Harlan on that left side. She's well above the 3-point line here on the left side. Looks like she's looking for a screen. Harlan's going to size her up. Got a lot of room up top. Frenchman's going to set her feet. She's going to drive. Going to kick it out here to Harlan. Harlan's going to let it fly off the front iron. Good tip there from Winnebago, but pulled in by number 1, Kruzmark for Pender. She's got the ball. She's going to skip it over here to the right corner. Number 4's got it. That's Dolliver. Dolliver to the top. Over number 1. They're finding number 3 in that same exact location. Drops another 3.
Locked in. Locked in.
Dolliver. It was going from Dolliver, Kruzmark to Dolliver. Caught her in the same spot. She just hit the last 3 from 18-4 now. 1:46 and ticking here in the first period here in Winnebago. Pender staying hot from the 3-point line. Good defense there from Pender. Big Bear's got it. She's going to put it up. She's going to drive. She's going to scoop through. Cannot get it. Bounced off to the opposite side. Rebound here from Pender. That was Dolliver, number 3. She throws it up to number 0, Kruzmark. Back, and then here go. They're going to skip it across number 4. She doesn't like it. Kicks it outside. Nice pass over here, number 1. In that same left corner. Cannot get it to drop. Ball tipped around. Pulled down by Pender. Number 3 lets it fly from the opposite side. On the wing, gets a 3 to drop. It's raining 3s in here for the Pendragons.
Yeah, that recovery time for the Lady Indians they get an offensive rebound and then they have to recover and get back out of their shooter. It's really slow.
Nice backdoor cut there from Big Bear. Ball came up. Harlan got it right outside the right block from our view. Big Bear with a great V cut, catches it, goes through, gets the N1. The foul was on, I believe, number 3. That's going to be her first tonight.
That was good body control by Big Bear. We have a couple of subs coming in the game now. Reserves number 24. And the young lady right down there.
Oh, for Pender?
Yes.
Sorry, that's
24.
Utar. Big Bear free throw up and no good. Rebound is
and
by
also number
3.
15 is in. Number 0.
Number 0, that's Trelia. Breezy. Under a minute here. Pender pushes it up. Fresh faces. She puts it up. Number 15 gets her own rebound. Cannot get it to drop. That's Gesser. And here we go. Milford with the ball. Under 40 seconds here. 21-6 now. Winnebago looking to set something up. Screen coming for Frenchman. Frenchman doesn't like it. Tries to drop it to Trelia. She gets a hold of it. Big Bear. Back to the top to Harlan. She's got top of the key. Frenchman sets the screen. Harlan goes the opposite way. She goes up off the iron. Cannot get it to go. Just so close on their inside shots. Good drives. Getting close. Cannot get it to drop. Pender moving the ball up. Skipping it around. Winnebago looking like they're trying to scramble to find their spots on defense. And here we go. I'm seeing like a 1-2-2 set here for Winnebago. Under 10 seconds. This is Dolliver with the ball. They're going to skip it over to 1 on that left wing. Here comes skipping around. Now it's back on the right wing. Throwing it over. I don't know if they're going to try to get the shot off. No, they're not. Ball is being skipped around. All right, folks, at the end of the first period, now it's 21-6. Pendragons have to have at least 4 threes to go down, maybe 5 even.
Yeah, I think Dolliver has 2 or 3 herself.
Number 3, Madeline Dolliver, has 13 points after the first, outscoring Winnebago all the way, and I think the other one had maybe 4 or 5.
And if I'm correct, I believe that the 3-point shooter is the coach's girl.
Yep, that sounds about right. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. The Winnebago Indian fans, I don't think they're feeling this score right now. But again, you had to test that level of play and where Winnebago could find. So what we're looking for today, or what I'm trying to eyeball and see, who's going to get buckets for Winnebago. We've watched Big Bear try really well to get inside. We watched Harlan have a couple good drives. Frenchman had a couple good drives. And if they're going to play you man-to-man, our girls have that skill set to get around you. What we're seeing is they're throwing a little bit too hard, and it's a lot of it's hitting on the opposite side of the iron. A lot of it's not coming clean off the glass.
Yeah, and one thing that we're noticing too is that Winnebago's not really getting free for open shots, and I think one of the reasons is because our screens need to be more effective. You need to be more wide, setting your screens up like that, and not just going up there and screening an area, but screening a person. Because you screen a person, you'll get somebody open, and even if it's a split second for that shot, at least it's going to be open shot and not one that's contesting.
So Winnebago's going to start the period with the ball. Fouls reset, folks. It's now back to 0-0 here. But don't forget, as a ball handler, good pick there off by number 3, Dolliver. She goes up left-handed, cannot get it to goal. Stole the inbounds. Blackbird's got the ball. She's going to keep it in the middle here. She's going to skip it over to Big Bear on that right wing. Cannot get it to go. Blackbird with the rebound. Cannot get it to drop. How many bunnies could these girls miss?
Just so close. You try to teach them to shoot it off the glass right there. Hit that little square in the back there,
All right, looks like Madeline Dolliver's going to kick it around here. Number 2's got it. Welsh throws it back up on top. They're going to go back over here to Madeline Dolliver. She lets a 3 fly off the back iron. Cannot get it to go. Tipped by Pender. Rebounded by number 4 with the hustle. Almost fell out of bounds, but kept her feet. She's going to drive it straight down. Kick it over there. They're going to drop it all the way to the right corner to number 1. Kayla Prusmart gets the 3 to go.
Nice shot.
That 3 still raining.
You see that form that they're shooting is they got perfect shooting form.
Good ball movement as well. Nobody's being, nobody's trying to overdo it. Big nice inbound pass here to Big Bear. Gets it up. She gets her own rebound. Cannot get it to go up the left hand. Gets it to drop.
Cleaned up her own rebound there with the bucket there. Gives Winnebago 8 points now.
8-24, 6:48 and ticking here in the second period. Dolliver tries to throw it down. Big Bear gets a steal, but then kicks the ball out. That looked a little crazy, didn't it?
Looks like she tripped her.
Yeah, it looked like a trip, but she looks like she just kicked the ball. That was Madeline Dolliver. It's going to get called for the kick there. Not a foul, just kicking the ball. 8-24, like I said, folks. Early here in the second. Let's see if Winnebago can get things going. They just sat down the leading scorer here for Pender. Frenchman with the ball up on top. Pender's going to stay in that man-to-man. They're going to kick it over to Blackbird on the right wing. Action up on top. Lovejoy's got it. Puts a 3 up, in and out.
Wow.
Cannot get it to goal.
Wow, that went halfway down.
It did. It was spinning in there and it came right back out. Pender with the ball now, looking to go to Wagner up in the middle. Got Big Bear in front of her. She's going to put her foot in the ground and drive. Didn't like it. Skip up on top here, number 0-0. Goes over here, number 4, Dolliver. Dolliver looking around. Didn't like it. Back over here to Prusmart. Prusmart go back over to Dolliver. Staying on the action up top. Just playing a little triangle offense on top. Moving over here from Prusmart.
Yeah, they're trying to get it to number 12 there. Coach is hollering, get it to her.
Ball kicked around over to Walsh. Good rebound here from number 0. No box out on the backside. Frenchman's going to end up with it. Tipped out of bounds as being trying to save by Dolliver. Dolliver tried to save it. Couldn't do it. Turnover.
Good hustle.
Winnebago the other way.
Good hustle. Winnebago getting a few opportunities here early in the game with some turnovers and some bad plays by Pender, so hopefully they can capitalize on a couple buckets here.
Wagner looks like she sat down, and they're going to put her right back in. She's already at the scores table. Number 24 came in for her. Frenchman.
Ooh, nice shot.
Nice scoop shot on the right side. Gets it to drop. 10-24 now. There we go. Prusmart. Nice little Euro up with the left. Did not get it. Big Bear with another rebound. We're going to head the other way. Winnebago looking to make a push here with 5:20 and ticking here left in the second period. Blackbird up on top. Lovejoy gets it on that right wing. She's going to throw down Big Bear. Big Bear, quick turnaround. Gets it to drop on the newcomer, Rutar. That's all game. But like I said, the big girl, Wagner, for the Pendragons is waiting to be subbed back in. 12-24 now. Winnebago cuts it to 12. Big drive out here. Kick out to number 2. 2 goes up. And we're going to get a foul call, and I believe that's on Blackbird. Might be her second foul of the day. They're going to bring Frenchman out and bring in Milford. Subs come in, and they are bringing back in Madeline Dolliver and Wagner.
Nice basketball so far right now in the second quarter for the Lady Indians. Giving them, I think we scored like 8 points so far in this first 3 minutes of the second period.
And I believe it was 24-8 or 22-8, something like that at the end of the first. All right, here we go. Nice move over there from Dolliver. She's going to take it all the way to the hoop. Big play from a big player right there. That was a great move. Cut to the defense and gets 2 to go. 4:15 remaining. Winnebago's got it on that right side. Harlan's got it. Looking around. Skip pass over to Blackbird. Blackbird down to Milford. Milford dribbles. Kicking back up here to Harlan. Harlan takes her time. Fakes the shot. Drives in. Good steal there for number 2. That was Walsh. She just put her hand down. It was in the right spot.
No look steal. Hardly ever see those.
Number 3 sets it up. Don't like it. Milford's going to come down with the rebound. Going to kick it out here to Harlan. She's got an open lane. Nobody in front of her. 3 Pendragons show up. They're going to try to throw it down quick to Big Bear. Big Bear wasn't ready for that one. That looked like a good opportunity to do maybe like a little stop and shoot there. Yeah. A little pop and stop kind of.
Yeah. And even if that shot wasn't there, just a jump stop would have kind of cleared and opened up a lot of other things that you could do on that one.
All right.
But a pass like that, yeah, it's kind of a chancy one,
Yeah. Still, turnover for Winnebago. But here we go. 4:20 left here in the second. Pendragon with the ball, looking to extend their lead. 26-12 now. Pender with the ball up on top. That is Maya Dolliver. She's going to drive. Doesn't like it. Goes over here, number 2, Walsh. Walsh going to take it hard down the left side all the way. Off the glass, in and out. Cannot get it to go. Winnebago. Milford with the rebound there. Lovejoy heading down with the ball, middle of the court here. Winnebago with their action. Going to throw it up to Big Bear. Big Bear going to drop it back over here. Back to Big Bear. Nice little give and go there. Cannot get it off the back iron. Big rebound there from Wegner. Wegner still driving down that right side. Crosses left. She's in the middle of the court. Pass over. Nice drive there. Once she got the ball, Miss Maya Dolliver.
Just attacked the middle of the basket because the lane was wide open.
She's got 6 tonight now. The Dolliver girls combining. They got 19 together right now. Showing out here for the Pendragons. Blackbird taking her time, looking around, doesn't know where to go. Good defense here from number 2 from Pender. They're going to throw it over to Big Bear. Big Bear was looking for the shot. A lot of action. Everybody kind of going in the same location here for Winnebago. They need to get their spacing worked out here. 3:15 and ticking. Winnebago still with the ball. Lovejoy is going to drive. Doesn't like it. Spins, doesn't like it. Gets caught up. Passes. Great pick there from Blackbird. She gets it. Cannot get it to go. Great action from Blackbird to go get that ball. Here comes Dolliver pulling up right inside the 3-point line. In and out off the back iron. Cannot get it to go. Rebound Frenchman going the other way.
Yeah, Pender with the missed shots is giving Winnebago opportunity. Hopefully, like I said earlier, they can get a couple buckets off these extra possessions.
They're going to go here. Big Bear.
Oh, nice head fake.
Line. Head one goes up off the glass. Cannot get it to go. That's going to bring draw a foul off Wegner. Trying to play defense on the little bit quicker Big Bear there.
Yeah. Nice head fake. Beautiful fundamental head fake. Got the defender up, went right around him. And that's the one we try to teach these kids a lot, though, is that head fake and then swipe and then attack the basket.
Great job from Big Bear to get herself to the free throw line. Looking at her point total, she has 6 tonight. First free throw, no good. Looks like Wolf Leader is going to see her first action tonight. It's going to go in for Milford. And I believe Lovejoy had a seat there for Winnebago.
Surprising to see Wolf Leader come in this late in the first half. Usually she's in there all the time.
Big Bear missed them both. Last one was in and out. Here comes Wegner, just dribbling down the right side, crosses left, doesn't like it. Look like it could have been a travel, not called. Kushmark's got it on top, hands it off to number 3, Dolliver. Over here to Dolliver, the hot hand. Number 4, Maya, has it up top, sizing up the defense. Still in a 1-3-1 here for Winnebago, and they're just kind of shifting around. Wegner's got it, kicks over here to number 2, that deep right corner. 3 up off the back iron, cannot get it to go. Saved by Maya Dolliver. Great hustle there from her. Wegner up on top of the key, going to take it against Blackbird. She's going to drive, puts it up, cannot get it to drop. Good defense there from Wolf Leader to be in the right area.
Looked like a little frustration there on Wegner. That might be a decent timeout right there to call.
Timeout
to give
for
the girls
Winnebago.
a little bit of breather. You see a couple of girls are sucking the wind out there, so maybe this break is going to be perfect.
Yeah, looks like Big Bear might have a little limp to her right now, but here we go, folks. We got 2:03 left here in the second period. 12, Winnebago, Lady Pendragons 28. Winnebago has opportunities right now. That's what I'm seeing in this quarter alone.
I see it too, yeah.
How many opportunities are, Pender's doing a great job of playing the 3-point line. They're not letting the girls get set and bomb up threes, but that's getting Winnebago, and they're recognizing the opportunity to head fake and drive, head fake and put the ball on the court. Let's see a couple of dribbles into the hoop. I'm liking that. We're just not getting things to drop in, and a couple of shots that we've seen go in and out. Like it's just Winnebago is creating the opportunities to go score. There's just a lid on the basket.
Yeah, and then on the other side, Pender's taking a lot of threes, and they've been making a lot of threes too. So
yeah, they're making it rain out here in Winnebago's gym tonight. All right, here we go, folks. Start after the timeout from Winnebago. Blackbird skipping over here to Frenchman, left corner, deep left corner. She's got it, doesn't like it. Going to be stepped out of bounds. Pender almost got a steal there, but going to be out of bounds on Pender. Winnebago's going to take the ball out from under their own basket. Let's see if Winnebago's got drawn up. Our first look at their inbound action here. Pass trying to get it over there to Milford. Not taken. That's going to be stolen by Walsh. Walsh is down that left side. She goes up, stops, turns around, kicks it out. That's number 3. Dolliver cannot get it to drop. Frenchman with a big rebound there. Among the trees, one of the shorter Winnebago Lady Indians, and gets the rebound.
A nice little box out from Markel. Now she's trying to run the offense here.
Yeah, that was Charlize. This Frenchman that got the rebound. Frenchman's got it, goes around. Over there to Harlan. Harlan lets that 3 go off the front iron.
Nice
Milford
rebound,
gets the offensive rebound, loses it. Wolf Leader gets a hold of it, throws it back over there to Frenchman. Frenchman calling for the screen. Didn't get the screen, didn't like it. Like you said, that's what you're looking for, a better screen to get him open. Harlan's going to take it off to that right side. She's going to go up off the glass, off the back iron, cannot get it to drop. Hit by Dolliver, out of bounds. Winnebago's going to take it over again, and now they're going to get another out of bounds under their own basket.
Yeah, it's just those little things. It's those little things that people talk about, when coaches say, it's the little things. The little things, the little boxing out, the little nudge.
Minute 2 left here, 12-28, inbounded. Back over to Frenchman in the corner. She was the inbounder. She's got a good screen set, didn't like it, picked it up. Going to go down to Wolf Leader. Wolf Leader's going to turn, go up left, cannot get it to go. Milford tipped it back in Wolf Leader's hands. It got tipped back into her hand, skipped it out to Harlan. Harlan up, cannot get it to drop. Milford with those long arms goes up, and there is Wolf Leader getting it tipped to her off the offensive rebound. Just gets 2 to go. Milford putting in the work right now. 35 seconds and ticking here in the second period to go. 14 to 28. Winnebago cuts it to 14 here. Looking around. Dolliver's got the ball up on top. They get it down to Wagner kicks it back out. It's already back top of the key. Number 1 lets it go off the back iron. Frenchman with another rebound, heading the other way with 16 seconds and ticking here in the second. Frenchman up on top. Let's see if Winnebago's going to take one last shot here before halftime.
Play for that last shot.
Under 10 seconds now. Frenchman's got it. Picks up her dribble. Throws it down to Milford. Milford goes up. Does a nice move. Going to her right. Throws it up. High off the glass. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Pender. And they're going to dribble the ball out. And there you have it, folks. The first half of the Winnebago Lady Indians 14. Lady Pendragons 28. 14-point lead here. Early in the game, I think we were looking more of a blowout.
Yeah.
To be real honest with you guys, but there wasn't. I think Winnebago made good adjustments there in the second, and they're right there in the ball game.
Yeah, I noticed too, like in that second quarter, the defense picked up a little bit, but the offense started playing a little bit smarter. If you notice in that second quarter, when we started getting buckets, it was a running the offense, a quick reversal, and then a pass down low. I think Big Bear might score a couple layups off that offense. But like, you know, if it doesn't work again, then just keep on trying it because it's something that is working. And then that play right there, like the little post-up move, they're gonna have to double team that pretty soon if it keep on scoring. So if a double team comes, that's gonna leave somebody right in the corner there, or up on the wing for an open shot there. So. And they're making adjustments, yeah?
Yeah, and I think they made adjustments, you know, like Winnebago kind of holding them down because, I mean, shoot, Pender was hot in the first half. I think we counted them up for 18. I think they scored 18 in the first quarter. Yeah. And then for Winnebago to hold them to 10, you know, I think that's always a goal as far as like at this high school level, talking with some of the coaches that I've worked around and talked with, you know, at the high school level, if you can hold teams to 10 points a quarter, you're going to give yourself a good shot at winning. Yep. Now, if we look at that from Pender's point of view, they're doing the job. You know, that you held them under 20, right? You held them to 14. But I think Winnebago's offense and movement going forward, you see the opportunities being created for them. Yeah. As far as, you know, they're getting to the basket, they're shooting tough, contested layups. But I'd rather them shoot the tough, contested layups than just, we're not selling for the three. Let's just be real honest about that.
Yeah. A lot of times that the teams, not just our team, but a lot of teams nowadays, they will settle for that three. And it's kind of crazy because me and you both know that, you know, at this level right here, that there's not a lot of deadly three-point shooters. You know, so like a head fake and then one or two dribbles closer to the basket to get a short, like a mid-range jump shot would probably be more an efficient shot or more of a statistically better shot to take. But I mean, today's basketball, it's chucking up threes.
Well, welcome to the halftime show, folks. We are KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio out of Allen, Nebraska, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers Sign Company, TD Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, Iron Horse Bar and Casino, Ho Chunk Farms, Supreme Detailing, and the Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System, and also, we cannot forget, the Little Priest Tribal College. Quick announcement from Little Priest Tribal College. They were happy to announce that I believe they are going to continue their free tuition program for some time being in the near future. Oh, I apologize. I forgot about Savannah Berlin, Photo and Design LLC. Hit her up. I know senior pictures are going to be coming up due, and maybe you guys want to get some action shots of your kids. I'm pretty sure she'll be coming to ball games and getting some shots of the kiddos. Or anything else you guys got going on. I'm assuming weddings and birthdays and events. You know, there's always time for photos.
Yep, it's right around the corner. Even though it's basketball season, it's winter time. It's right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you think about those record highs for tomorrow? Are you going to go try to find the golf course? It's supposed to be a record high in Winnebago, Nebraska tomorrow, 60 degrees.
Really? A record high?
In the middle of, we'll call it the middle of December.
No. Coach Q got to work tomorrow. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is my busiest day of the week. I got my regular work, and then we have the Big Voice Sports Talk Show at 5 o'clock, which you guys all have to please tune in. We got a lot of basketball to talk about. The season started last week. We got a number of shout-outs that we're going to give for the beginning of the season. Also, we're also going to be talking about the beginning of wrestling season. Apparently, Winnebago's been traveling and going to wrestling meets, and I saw a couple videos the other day, so on the sports show tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and give everybody an update on the wrestling as well. Also, we had a number of our youth basketball teams participate in a big tournament this past weekend.
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that, man.
And we will be talking about all the championships that were brought back from the boys and the girls up in the youth leagues up there, or the youth tournament up at the arena. We do have a lot of basketball to talk about. But we'll bring everything to you guys, including tonight's game, and then also give you a clear look at what we're going to be talking about and live streaming in the next week or two. So make sure and tune in tomorrow on the Big Voice Sports Talk Show at 5 o'clock.
Any candidates so far? We're talking about halfway through the game right now for the girls. You got any early candidates for player of the game?
I'm going to tell you what, the name that you've been saying the most is the coach's daughter. And you said he might got 2 girls playing on, the Delver girls, 3 and 4, Madison and Maya.
Yep.
Well, both those girls can knock down shots, and you could tell that they're coaches' daughters because everything's just so fundamentally sound. You know, their feet are squared up, their shoulders are definitely squared up, and when they shoot, they release the ball and they snap the wrist. The follow through is perfect, and then the end result is just that. It looks like a smooth jumper. So I would say. Yeah, that number 3, I think she knocked down a couple threes, and she played some pretty good defense too that first half. So my early candidate.
Yeah, I apologize for the technical difficulties. Getting a few messages saying that the stream was skipping and like our voices were sped up, trying to catch up to where it's at. Yeah. So, you know, it's still early in the season, folks. It's only the second stream of the year. We appreciate you guys sticking with us and, you know, staying loyal to the stream, I guess. You know, we do want to give a shout out to all our listeners out there on the radio waves and everybody that gets to enjoy the comfort of their own home. You know, I suppose you're all making your own popcorn. And let me ask everybody a question. Let's put that out there. Do you guys like doing microwave bag popcorn, or do you go old school and make it on the stove?
I go old school, bro. My kids love old school popcorn. I'm one of those guys where I'll throw maybe the Redenbacher to cook it, and then after it's done, I'll take some regular butter, melt it, and I'll melt it and put it on top. You know, and I don't use salt anymore though.
Yeah.
I don't use salt anymore. The kids will put salt in theirs, but I don't.
For sure.
Even some hot sauce too, Tabasco, or even some ghost pepper sauce to throw it on that popcorn.
Yeah, I know that's usually the best. We're the same way. Family movie nights, you know, everybody hanging out in the living room and watching it. But now you guys get to do that and watch the Winnebago Indians play tonight.
Yeah,
you can't beat it.
Yeah,
you can't beat it.
I want to give a shout out to all the viewers out there too that are watching on the Winnebago Public Schools YouTube page. You know, we enjoy doing the live stream, so we like bringing the sports right to your living rooms or right to your phones, wherever you may be.
Oh, and all the winter sports that are going on too.
You know what? I was just gonna say that because we have some relatives or some people from our community that are out watching other games. There's a big game tonight between Bancroft and Omaha Nation.
Oh man, that's gonna be something right there.
I know I have some friends and relatives that are gonna be attending that game right there, but at the same time, they're gonna be watching the live stream, so they're watching 2 games at once. The miracle of technology.
Yep, no lie there. They could be at Omaha Nation, watching Omaha Nation Bancroft play, but have the Winnebago Indians up on their phones. You would watching this game too.
Yep, and we can do vice versa because Omaha Nation has, or I believe it's Bancroft that they're playing at, has the live stream as well.
Live stream as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that the sports show in itself and the broadcasting crew that we have here with the sports show, you know, shout out to our broadcast crew here, Bethany Redhorn, Billy Decora, Gentry St. Cyr, a few others that are rolling around here. Mr. Robles is out here somewhere, I believe, running one of the cameras downstairs. But I mean, we were having a conversation, and I mean, the goal is to eventually just, you know, keep covering more, have more crew to cover more sports. You know, even like the wrestling meets are going live now.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love for me and you to sit down and try an esports one time. Let's see if you can keep up. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be something that I know it's already being done, and everybody has the Twitch stream. That's one of the bigger platforms that's being used, especially by Nebraska high school sports when it comes to esports. They use the Twitch streams, but you know, we can upload through the Twitch stream and then just jump on and do announcing that way as well. And you know, we're always looking for that next announcer, right? We're always looking for that next talent that wants to come join us or take over our show for us. You know, whether it's covering basketball or you have a lot of knowledge on wrestling. You know, you could be that guy that speaks on wrestling. Because I tell you what, I think it'd be fun to announce some wrestling. I don't think I could keep up. I don't know enough of the verbiage.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I think it would be fun to do. I saw some referees how they scoot around the ground, man. That's funny. That's funny, bro.
Those ones where they just like on their shoulder and slide. Yeah, that's the one. See if the shoulders are down. Yeah.
I told Adam Tramner to do that, but he can't scoot anyway.
Yeah, looking forward to it. All right, folks, we are.
Oh, just to say real quick, like, you know, Adam Tramner, the wrestling coach and his staff, they're actually starting, I believe it's starting on Monday, the Company A Scouts is the Pee Wee /
Yep, the
youth
youth
wrestling team that start. My daughter wrestled last year, and she wants to do it again this year.
So you guys got little grandkids out there, and you want your kids to come out and be part of Winnebago wrestling at an earlier age. The Winnebago public school coaches and parents are the ones that kind of keep that program rolling. They use the wrestling mats up here at the school.
Yep.
I mean, it's all good. All right, folks, here we go. Live action here in Winnebago, Nebraska. Pendragons going to start out with the ball. They're moving from our right to left now, skipping the ball around. They're going to look down low to Wegner. Wegner gets it, puts it up. Big Bear stuck her hand in there, going to get called for the foul, and Wegner gets it to drop. 2 points and 1. Free throw coming.
9 seconds. Took him 9 seconds to get that.
Designed play out of halftime. You see it when you see it, right? When you see a good piece of coaching and said, this is what we're going to do. Try to stop me. Wegner gets it up. 3-point play for her. Adding to her point total now. I believe that's going to bring her up to 6. 14-31 here. Big steal up on top there from Cruzmark on the Frenchman. And here comes Oliver flying down the court on the left side. Gets it to drop. Oliver increasing her steady night. She's got up to 8 now, number 4. That was Maya Dolliver. Here's Harlan, top of the key, looking around. Action from Winnebago. Going to go over here to Lovejoy. Lovejoy's going to fake. She's going to drive to the middle, about the free throw line. Turns around, gives back to Blackbird. Blackbird over here to Harlan. Harlan taking her time. She's going to drive left. Going to turn right. Back over here to Lovejoy. Lovejoy's got it. Top of the key. Back and forth. Moves to her right. She's going to throw it up off the glass. Cannot get it. And then we're going to get a tie-up for a jump ball. And I believe it's going to go Winnebago's way here. Winnebago's going to have the ball out underneath their own basket.
Yeah, it looks like Pender's playing such a tight defense that Winnebago's not getting an open shot. The last couple of shots that they did take, they had to force them up there.
7:07 left here in the third. The black and white is talking about what's going on, and they got that part done. All right, here we go. Inbound here coming from Winnebago. Going to throw over here to Blackbird. Blackbird's going to launch. Doesn't look good. Goes off the side there. Cannot get it to drop. Here comes the Pendragons. Looking extendedly. Wegner kicks it on over there to Madeline Dolliver. Back to Dolliver. Back to Wegner. From the top of the key. Cannot get it off the glass. Good box out there from Harlan. Big Bear ends up with the rebound. Here comes Lovejoy down the right side. 6:48 and ticking here in the third. Taking her time. Lovejoy sizing it up, looking around, going to her left, picks up her dribble, drops down to Big Bear at the free throw line. She's going to move to her right, drops it up to Harlan, up and good. Good piece of work there from Harlan. Good shot.
Yeah, good pass and find her open underneath the baseline.
That brings Winnebago's point total up to 16. Still down by 17 though, looking to get back into this ball game. Pender not about to let it happen.
Yeah, they really want.
Mark tries to get down to number 2. Great piece there from Walsh. Gets it to go on the left side.
I was just gonna say they're really trying to get it in the high post at number 2, and they did too, and she finished.
Yeah, threw it to Cruzmark, then Walsh just cut to the basket, got it, and went. Big Bear's got it at the free throw line. She's going to go up. She's going to push to the right side, off the glass, too low, cannot get it to go. That is Wegner. She's got it. She's going to push the ball up the court here. There's number 2, Walsh. She's going to drive, cannot get it, poked away there, though, by Big Bear. Out of bounds. Pender has the ball under their own basket. 5:52 left here in the third.
Winnebago's just sitting in a 2-3 zone.
They left Madeline Dolliver wide open in that left corner.
Nobody's even out there.
That's money. Let's just call it that. The way she's shooting tonight.
You know, that's an assist by the out of bounds person too every time.
That brings her point total up to 16, matching Winnebago's total offense right now. Lovejoy don't like it. She gives it over here to Big Bear. Back to Lovejoy. Puts it up. Looks like Wegner might have got a hand on a good box out there for Frenchman. Pulls down the offensive rebound. Traps coming. Stolen away from Pender. From Frenchman. Here comes number 1's got it. She's looking around. That's Cruz artist number 4. Sorry, that's Dolliver. Maya, she gets it to drop. That's going to bring her up to 10. The Dolliver sisters have 26 points combined right now.
Just hooping. Winnebago needs a timeout here.
Timeout here from Winnebago. I think the story right now is the Dolliver sisters in this game.
I do too.
Holy cats.
If it's not one, it's the other.
Just playing ball right now.
If it's not on the offensive side, it's on the defensive side. If it's not a shot, it's a pass.
Yep. Everywhere right now. Putting their mark all over this game.
You know, way back in the day, they used to have a announcer over the football field, up in the crow's nest, and they kept on saying they was trying to find out how many basses there were on the field, and they would look at the thing because they kept on saying bass, bass. And they looked at the thing, and my name was only one on there.
That's the corniest MC joke I think I ever heard. No, I'm just playing. It was a good one. That was a good one. I'll give you that. Was all right. That was all right. 5:10 left here in the third period. Lady Pendragons 40, Winnebago Indians 16.
You know, we're seeing some good stuff from Winnebago. We're seeing some good passing. We're seeing some good defensive plays. I think that we really need to figure out, the girls need to figure out on when to shoot a jump shot.
That was 12 points in 3 minutes.
For the other team?
For the other team.
Yeah.
They had 28 coming out of half. Frenchman got the ball top of the key, throws it down here to Wolf Leader, loses the handle, stolen out here by Pender. Pender looking to put this thing away. They must not have been happy with that first half. They're coming out here playing a little fire right now.
Yeah. We need Winnebago to do the same thing. Come out with a little bit of fire, a little bit of.
Dolliver throwing the ball around. Over to Dolliver. They're going to skip pass over here to Wagner. She's going to drop that into number 1, Krusmark. Top of the key, number 4, in and out, tipped by number 3, Madeline Dolliver, just playing out of her mind tonight. Ball's going to be kicked as they try to do an inbound over there to Wagner at the top of the key. Good job there from Blackbird to kind of get her foot in the way. 4:32 left here in the third. Pender inbound.
Same thing.
Madeline Dolliver wide open in that left corner. She's going to get another 3 to go, bringing her point total up to 19 tonight.
You might as well. If there's nobody going to be playing defense, then you shoot the ball.
My thing is, you might need to box and one that girl. The way she's shooting and playing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, big steal over there from number 1. Just hands all over it. That was Krusmark all over Frenchman, tipping the ball away. The
girl that's taking the ball out of bounds underneath the basket, she might be getting a double-double with those assists too.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying on that. It's 4:11 and ticking here left in the third. 16-43 now. They're going to throw it right down there to the middle. Skipped around. Number 4's got it. Miss Maya Dolliver. She's going to drive. Don't like it. Throws it over there to Wagner. Wagner's going to drive. Sorry, that's number 2's going to drive off the back iron. Cannot get it to go. That was Walsh. Winnebago tipping the ball around. They're going to tip it out on underneath their own basket. Pender's going to have the ball here with another opportunity. Hey, how about we find out where Madeline Dolliver is at and you put a body on her?
Yeah. How about just play tighter man-to-man.
That's Walsh now at the free throw line. Got Blackbird on her, throwing it around. There's Dolliver, and this is Madison, number 4. Looking around, don't know where to go. To Dolliver, throws it down to Welsh, number 2. She drives, don't like it. Good tip there from Blackbird. They're going to give it back to her. Blackbird's 1-on-2 right now. Takes her time, smartly brings it out. Had a wide open 3 in front of her, but opted to go for the pass to Big Bear, stolen by Pender. They're pushing the other way now. Here comes Krusmark, number 1 on the left side. Don't like it. Kicks it back out here to Maya Dolliver. Over to Dolliver. They're going to throw it down low to Walsh. Walsh
nice
turns around, and on the backside, Krusmark was wide open.
That's moving without the ball. Moving
Gets
without
the 2
the ball.
Drop. Great ball movement there from the Pendragons. 3:11 to go. Here we go. Milford fires one up from that left side. Cannot get it off the back iron. Big rebound there from Wagner. She gets it and flies by every Indian. And there's number 1 again. Krusmark just took the ball, got the rebound, outrun everybody. Just gets an easy 2-point. 47-16 now. Pender taking off, almost putting up 20 in this quarter already. We still got 2:48 to go, and we're going to get a timeout here from the Lady Indians.
Yeah,
what a quarter from the Lady Pendragons.
Coming out on fire. Not just on fire, the shooting part, but like defensively locked in. You could tell on their faces they're locked in, you know. Half court, full court. They're just locked in on defense. And then on the offensive end, they're taking every opportunity, whether it's a 3 or whether it's a pass for something right down the lane, you know. They're just playing smart basketball. And you could tell why these girls are the defending state champs. They just run and they work so well together. They pass together. What I noticed too, Coach Hughes, is on the change of possession on a rebound and whatnot, Pender, as soon as they get the ball, all 5 girls are already, boom, they're already taking off down court.
That last play we just witnessed before the timeout, Wagner got the rebound right about the free throw line on Winnebago's side. And as soon as she got it, there was no hesitation to just put the ball in the court, head the other way. By the time the Winnebago Lady Indians turned around, she's pushing by half court.
Yeah.
And number 1 takes off the other way. That was Krusmark. And she's beating her there at the hoop, and that's an easy bucket for anybody. You got options. Hey, quick shout out to our sponsors. Thank you guys. Ho Chunk Incorporated, Air Brother Sign Company, TV Customs, Little Piece Shop College, Supreme Detailing, Ho Chunk Farms, Big Time Cleaning, LLC, WCHS, and Savannah Berlin Photo and Design.
You sound like one of those car dealerships.
I'm trying, man. Australia in the game, trying to throw it down the Big Bear. Wagner having none of it. Expecting it, gets the steal. She's going to push up on the left side. Going to get a foul call on Australia. Going to bring the foul total for Winnebago to 2. Not many fouls being called this evening. I don't even think we made it to the bonus in the first or the second.
Yeah,
just some clean basketball being played. You know, Pender, again, defensive state champs, playing like it. Almost putting it at 19 right now for the quarter. 2:35 and ticking here. Good ball movement here from the Pendragons, doing a little bit of a triangle offense out there, moving the ball around, slide back and forth. You always see that backside coming. Wagner is just everywhere. Milford doing a great job shadowing her. Pendragon with new players in the game. That's Rutar throwing it up here on top. Malin Dolliver still in the game. They're going to throw it over there to number 15. That was Gesser. Number 3 lets it fly off the front iron, off the back iron. Big rebound there from Milford. She's got to have close to 5 rebounds now. Milford's been all over the rebounding here.
She's got a good sense for the ball in those rebounds. She's like, whenever the ball goes up and hits the rim, she's always heading out to where the ball's going to bounce to.
Lovejoy gets the ball, looking like they were trying to go down to Big Bear. Stolen again by Wagner. Pender's got the ball. They're pushing the ball up the court. Nobody even dribbled it as it came up the court. Wide open on that right wing. Number 0 lets it fly off. Number 3 missed the rebound. That's Trelia, the freshman, with the rebound. That was Cruzmark that let it fly a little off the mark.
Breeze is a sophomore this year.
Correct. Lovejoy with the ball on that left wing. Defense, good defense there from number 3, Madeline Dolliver. Trelia tries to go up. Good block there from number 24, all over at Rutar. Pushing down. Rutar's got the ball now on the right side. Kicks it back up top here. They're going to drop it to the free throw line, back to the top, over the left wing, down to the left corner. That's Wagner. Lets it fly. Going to be right inside the three-point line. Going to be a very long 2. And that's going to get us to 49. 1:08 left here in the third. Lady Pendragons 49, Winnebago Lady Indians 16. That's now 21 points alone in the third quarter for the Lady Pendragons.
21 this quarter?
This quarter.
So what I've noticed that there's probably about 5 girls right now that I've noticed on Pender's team that can shoot that 3.
Yep.
Okay. And shoot it consistently, and they're not forcing any of those shots. I mean, I would take them too if they're wide open.
Yeah.
You know, but the consistency of their shooting, the style of shooting, the way their form, everything like that, the form shooting, it's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's smooth to watch.
Yep. Beautiful piece of basketball out here from the Lady Pendragons. Looks like Winnebago's gonna have the ball all the way on the other side here. 1:08 left here in the third. Frenchman back in the game, got the ball up on top. Blackbird moving on the right side. Looks like Big Bear's at the free throw line, wants the ball, gets it, doesn't have her dribble. Gets it over here to Frenchman. Frenchman's going to let it fly top of the key, in and out, cannot get it to go, tipped around. Pendragons come down with it. Rutar, I believe that was, gets the rebound. Here come the Lady Pendragons. Maya Dolliver coming up the center of the court, looking around for number 15 over here on the right side. Gets her. They're going to throw it down. They're going to put it away to Rutar on the left wing, in and out, cannot get it to go. Ball tipped around, ends up in Big Bear's hands as it was on the ground. Lady Indians slowing it down. 35 seconds and ticking here, left in the third. Let's see if they can get offensive production here. Harlan's going to take it herself on the right side. Don't like it. Blackbird throws it down to Big Bear with the little hezzy.
That's a Jabbar.
Hit her with the dream shake and got the 2 to go.
He got that Kareem skyhook on that one too. Good shot, Tress. I haven't seen that one since 1983.
10 seconds and ticking here. Lady Pendragons looking around. Down to 7. Looks like they're going to do a double screen up top. Number 4 is going to take it. Don't like it. Throws it over there to 15. Gets her. Throws the 3 off the back iron. Cannot get it. Milford took the ball around. No rebound there. There you have it, folks. At the end of the third period, Pender Lady Dragons 49. Winnebago Lady Indians 18.
Man, that was a pretty gruesome third quarter for Winnebago. Totally like changed this whole game around.
It was a 180 effect though, defensively for Winnebago. You know, I think they got away from that 1-3-1 that they were running, and it looked like they were trying to play them in man. I know we didn't talk about their defensive set too much, but I felt like a lot of Pender's points came off transitions there.
Yeah.
A lot of it came from steals.
They sure did. You know, and those little things, those little passes, those errant passes, the ones that were almost there. If you throw 2 or 3 of those, you're going to have to stop and reevaluate what's going on. Maybe utilize your jump stop a little bit more. Maybe, like we talked about in the first half, those screens have to be set, and they have to be set well. And they got to be set consistent. You can't just have 1 or 2 good screens and then go away from it the whole rest of the quarter. You know, you got to stay consistent with that. You know, Winnebago is, even though they're behind, I'm just really hoping that they're learning something from playing against a team like this, because they're not going to meet up with a team like this the entire season.
You might see a team of this quality maybe in the Lewis and Clark tournament. Yeah. You might find them closer to your sub-district or your holiday tournament. Yeah. You know, that's where you're going to see this quality of play. All right, here we go, folks. Start of the fourth period here. Pendragons with the ball. Number 4 is going to take her time. Cross,
Ooh,
going
nice
over,
cross
cuts
move.
through, goes up, and it's going to call. That's continuation. They're going to count the 2.
Is this the
Good move
NBA?
there from Maya Dolliver. Clearly, it looked like it was on the ground.
We might have to
High
see
school
that
rules.
See that replay on that one because
Maya Dolliver cross,
But-
right, left, right, goes through,
Yeah.
gets fouled, but still gets the bucket to go.
it was a nice move.
Yeah, it was. Gets her free throw 2 drop. That's going to bring her point total up to 12 tonight. Blackbird with the ball up on top. Skip pass over here to Frenchman on that left wing. Backs it out just a hair. Looks like Pender's going to sit back in that 1-3-1 now. Harlan's got it. She lets it fly off the front iron. Cannot get it to goal. It's going to be tipped by Pender. It's going to be Winnebago basketball under their own basket. 7:33 left here in the 4th period. Blackbird calling it out. They're going to skip it over here to Frenchman, over here to Harlan. Harlan didn't like it. Ball is tipped. Ball is stolen by the Pendragons. Number 3, Madeline Dolliver taken off down that left side. Let's go over here, number 1. That was Cruz Mark, yep. Looking over here in the corner, there is Wegner. Lets the free fly, cannot get it to go. There is Milford again, throwing it up to Frenchman. Frenchman wide open on that left side. Ball goes up, and it is good. Nice little left-hand layup there from Frenchman.
Winnebago clears 20.
Good drive there from number 4. That was Miss Dolliver with the nice move. Nice smooth left-handed, brings her point total up to 14. Oh, big steal there from number 1, Kayla Cruzmark, as I believe Blackbird was trying to get it down. Guys skip pass over off the glass, cannot get it to go. Here comes Big Bear off the left side by herself, looking around. She's going all the way, no hesitation, off the glass, cannot get it to go. Surrounded Wegner, she got the rebound, and Winnebago's going to get called for a foul. 20-54 now. The Pendragons not letting up here in this second half. I believe the Dolliver sisters are up to 33 combined now.
33 combined.
We might have to give a share of that player of the game for that one, man.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Pender got the ball. 6:30 left and ticking. Wagner's got it. Just turns from that opposite wing on the top. Cannot get it to go. Rebound. Not caught by the Lady Indians. Number 4's got it up. Cannot get it to go. Harlan's going to get called for the foul. And that's going to bring up 3 free throws for Miss Maya Dolliver. Looking to catch her sister in points here.
This number 4, Maya, she's been taking it to the hole like she's a grown man taking it to the hole, going left, going right, and then attacking hard with both hands. I mean, that's like a college ball player right there, you know.
First free throw, no good. Miss Maya Dolliver, that's at the free throw line. She is a junior.
A junior.
Second free throw, getting it to drop. And Miss Madeline Dolliver, number 3, who's leading all scores now with 19, is only a sophomore.
Oh.
Winnebago will be seeing these ladies for the next few years.
Yes.
Third free throw is good there from Miss Maya Dolliver. 56-20 now, 6:17 and ticket. Harlan coming up, playing against the 1-3-1. Looking around, doesn't like it, picks up her dribble, drops it down to Wolfleader. Wolfleader brings it out, get a skip pass, gonna get tipped. Winnebago turns it over. Big pass up there to number 2, Walsh, up on the right side, gets the 2 to drop. Pender just extending this lead here off the Winnebago turnovers. The 1-3-1 trap is working. Ball is tipped again, and there's Wegner. She's got the ball now. She's gonna drop it off here to Welsh. Welsh back over there is Miss Maya Dolliver. Off the glass, cannot get it to go. Second chance points, cannot get it to go. Ends up in Frenchman's hands with the rebound. And here comes Frenchman down the left side, off to the races. Chucks up the 3. Boom! Gets a 3 to drop. Let's just do that every time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just run that play. Let's run that same play every
I love
time.
that play. 23:58 now. Pendragon's still up. 5:25 and ticking. Oh, nice
just
drive
let her
there.
go to the
from
rack.
Number 1. Kuzmark, nobody in her way.
No, Kuzmar just took it to the rack. You know, sometimes for when you're used to playing defense on somebody that's right-handed, you're trying to overplay, and that left hand's wide open. If they can take it left-handed, they're going to take it all the way.
Wolfleader tries to dribble off her foot. They're going to throw it up to Welsh. Walsh takes it up easy too. This is what we talked about earlier. We were wondering why they're scoring so much. It's the turnovers and runouts for Pender. There's just no slowdown with these girls right now.
No. And then if somebody gets tired, they're like right now.
They're going to get a timeout for Winnebago as the trap came on Frenchman. And it looks like we're going to get a little host of subs here. Big Bear back in the game. Looks like we're going to get Lovejoy back in the game. And the newest sub for Winnebago, Miss Gianna Grant. Hopefully put a little speed out there.
Yeah, let's go.
So far for Winnebago in this game anyway, it's just been ball security. It's taking care of the ball.
And
not turning the ball over.
And that's what was the first 2 games. Even though we got the dub on those first 2 nights, the Lady Indians, they do have an issue with these turnovers. So, you know, one thing you do is when you watch film, see why they're turning the ball over. A lot of it's jump stops, bro. A lot of it's just that simple jump stop and a fake pass. Because you do a jump stop and you fake pass, those guys are going to be, oh no, they were right there. They were going to get that.
And I know one thing that we noticed too is those over the head passes, those slow stop, look around, over the head. Like, you always want to fake that over the head pass, quick bounce pass.
If they're throwing an over the head pass, like in the last couple of games, it's all one-handed throws over the head.
The last 3 or 4 turnovers for Winnebago have been over the head passes, trying to get it into the free throw line or get it over to the wing. Very rarely have we seen a real solid bounce pass to the wing or a real solid bounce pass. Right there was another one that's all over the head shots. Over to Frenchman on that right corner, off the back iron. Cannot get it to go. Milford in the area, and it's going to go off Pender. Oh no, sorry, that was Milford.
Yeah, good hustle.
Good job. Going to stay right here, Winnebago territory. 4:41 and ticking here in the 4th period. Frenchman with the ball, looking for the inbound. Going to throw it over to Lovejoy. She's on that left wing. They're going to let it go to Big Bear down low. Throws it up. Grant everywhere with the hustle. I love the effort. Falls out of bounds to save it. No goal. Going to be Pender basketball.
Yeah, she was like looking at the coach like, man, I just got put in the game and I hit the wall. don't take me out.
4:30 and ticking. 62-23 now. Lady Pendragons looking to extend
wide
the lead.
open again.
Rutar wide open on that left wing. The 3 is up and good. The Lady Pendragons got to have 12 threes right now as a team.
I'm wondering who's supposed to actually be out there on that wing, because that's like the second or the third time that she's just wide open.
Big Bear got the ball at the free throw line to her left and pushed through, trying to get it in. And that's going to be the first foul call on Pender this half. Q. I don't think we called one in the 3rd.
Yeah, usually I got something to say. But hey, this team is playing so good.
Yeah, give them their credit.
You think about it like they're not out here hacking. They're out here just playing fundamental defensive basketball.
Looks like the sub here for the Pendragons. They're going to bring in Leggett, a 5'5" freshman. They're going to take out Kayla Kruzmark, another real solid player out here for the Pendragons. Played very well today. Looks like they're going to throw it down to number 22. She goes up with the right hand, cannot get it to go. Lovejoy almost got the rebound. Ball's tipped. Grant's got it. She's trying to push down, gets rid of it to Lovejoy. Lovejoy's going to bring it up. She's on top of the key. She's going to drive. She's going to throw up a floater. 2 is up and good. 3:18 to go here in the 4:25 now. Winnebago put a few points on the board. Here comes Rutar. She's got it. Throws it over there to 15. That's Gesser. Tries to drop it down. Frenchman ends up with the steal. She gets a hold of it. Pender still trying to bring the press. Here comes Frenchman now.
She's
down
pulling
that left side. She's going to pull up and off the back iron. Lovejoy's got it. She's going to pull it from top of the key. Didn't hit nothing. Goes out of bounds. Pendragon basketball. Lady Pendragon basketball. 2:40 and ticking. The clock is not stopping right now because I believe they're up by 40.
Yeah, it's 40.
If you guys don't know that rule, 40-point rule, the clock's just going to keep running now. So 2:40 and ticking. That is Gessert's got it. She throws it down to 22. 22 goes up. Good block there from Milford.
Milford, good defense.
That was Mosser. So we call that You've Been Mossed. You ever seen that on prime time on Monday nights? Right?
Oh, when somebody gets caught over him?
Yeah.
It's caught over him.
All right, 2:18 and ticking here. Left in the 4th period. Winnebago looking to put a little bit of points here. Looks like they got Grant in the game. Looking around. Big Bear's got top of the key. She's going to put it down. Doesn't like it. Over here to Frenchman. Frenchman doesn't like it. Moves around. Sets it up. Back to Big Bear. Milford's underneath. And Big Bear with a nice little spin there on number 22. Gets the 2 to go on the right side. 27-65 now. 155 and ticking. Ben moving around left side over here on the wing. She's going to dribble all the way across over to that right corner. Number 15 lets it fly off the back iron. Can't get it to go. Looks like number 22 almost saved it. Goes out of bounds. Winnebago basketball.
They're bringing in the youngsters.
The youngsters are coming in the game. Miss Decora, Miss Grant, Miss Pear. Who else we got out there? Miss Blackbird.
Miss Vargas.
And Miss Kennedy. Vargas. Oh, no, Blackbird Vargas. Sorry about that. Yeah, Vargas. Miss Grant coming up the court now, looking up the left side, dribbling around, goes over to Kennedy. Kennedy throws over here to Vargas. Vargas lets it pull from that left side. In the goal. Boom! The 3 goals. 1 minute and ticking here.
Yes.
Sure about them a long time
ago. I know,
ago.
Sierra's probably thinking, see what I could have done if you would have put me in a long time ago?
Let's not even get blood with that, man. You know we got to love up our freshmen, though. Yeah. We got to get our freshmen and our sophomores. And Pender's going to do the same thing. They're going to do a substitution timeout. Going to bring in their next players. And they're going to get the ball there. It looks like Pender's going to draw something up for the youngsters.
You know, like a lot of the fans, like when it's this time, even though we've got a minute left, hey, we're going to enjoy this and watch these youngsters come out here and at least put in a good minute, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a game like this, we probably could have done this a couple minutes ago, you know. But But it's always good to see these youngsters out here and see what they're learning in practice. You know?
Yeah.
See what they're learning in practice.
Yep. All right, so folks, I think we're going to go ahead and announce those player of the games right now.
Hey,
I think
I'm totally down with what you're saying, man.
The co-player of the games are the Dolliver sisters, and I think we had them down for a combined, after she scored that 16, the other one had 17. What is that, 35?
33? 43? 33?
43? 34.
34.
34. Both of us.
Well, I didn't have my calculator with me.
Yeah. No, it's more than that. Come on, folks, help us out. Yeah, it's 34.
All right.
16, 17.
50 seconds left in this game.
Pender with the ball, moving around, playing a little weave up on top. Winnebago trying to stay with it. Kennedy gets the steal, but it's going to get called for a foul. And that's going to draw the time down because remember, folks, the clock don't stop.
Yeah. And right now, they're still one foul away from going to the line. Hopefully, Winnebago doesn't foul because
we don't want to see free throws here at 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, especially if the clock's running. So,
ball
and I would think what Pender's trying to do is they're just trying to dribble it out, I think.
Yep, just playing the weave game up on top. And there's number 10. She's going to drive. She's going to stop and pop. Cannot get it to go. Rebound all over the place. Number 14 ends up with it, and that was Schroeder. They're going to move the ball around up top. And I think, yeah, that's what you're going to see here is the ball being dribbling around. Looks like Kennedy's going to get a nice little, almost pop the ball out there. So, all right, folks, I believe this is going to be the end of the game as a ball. Schroeder puts it up, cannot get it to go. Well, folks, that's the ball game there. Winnebago Lady Indians 29, Lady Pendragons 65. A great little preview of what the Lady Indians may see later in the season. You know, a state caliber team. Yeah, like what we just saw tonight.
Like you said, like as the season gets later in the season, late January, early February, we're going to see a lot of teams meshing really good. Even teams that aren't meshing right now, they're going to be meshing really good at the end of the season. Hopefully Winnebago is one of those teams.
Well, I'm going to give you this, too. You go back and you got to rewatch that second quarter. Yeah. You look at the opportunities that Winnebago created for themselves against a high-quality defense, right? And we'll say it that. You know, whether their effort was there this way, that way, Winnebago had opportunities to bring this game that close.
Yeah.
You know, they were only down by 14 at half, and then Pender just comes out and they're unconscious in the third quarter.
Yeah, third quarter was crazy.
Unconscious. What did 21?
Yeah,
or 21 in the third. Just ridiculous there from the Lady Pendragons. And shout out to them. Shout out to their coach, Mr. Dolliver. But again, player of the game for us is the Dolliver sisters. We're going to do a co-player of the game. Yep. Just show it out and put their statement here in Winnebago's gym.
Yeah, they could just hang that T-shirt up at the house. They could take turns wearing that.
You ain't lying there.
Yeah.
All right, folks, going to give our shout out to our sponsors, Savannah Berlin Photo and Design LLC, Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Supreme Detailing, Ho Chunk Farms, Little Priest Tribal College, Avery Brothers Sign Company, Ho Chunk Incorporated, and TB Customs. Are we ending this stream and starting another, or are we staying all the way through? All right, folks, well, we're going to leave you right there.
Yes,
then
indeed.
We will be back for high school boys action. We appreciate you guys all coming and enjoying the show. We are KWTN 100.9, Big Voice Radio out of Allen, Nebraska, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Big shout out to our production crew, Ms. Bethany Redhorn, Mr. Gentry Saints here, Mr. Billy Decora, and Mr. Robles. Thank you, folks. We'll see you here in a bit.